Mike Tyson.
Right. What's up? What's up? How my ladies doing up in this piece tonight?
Hey, Lamont. Doing good.
Y'all looking laid and played up in this joint. Let me go back in there and step my game up, trim this beard up and stuff. Coming up here, I ain't looking right on my sister's show. What's going on, y'all?
It's good to see you.
Good to see y'all. Good to see y'all. I'm almost back, and I had to get in here with my sisters to see what is going on with this shot this year. See how y'all feeling. We got new babies about to be born, and all kinds of fun stuff about to happen. I got to hear what y'all got to say, so let's get it.
What are your thoughts on Jemma, y'all? I'm
Moochie, wait a minute.
I want to wring her neck.
What? Wait a minute. Look, all y'all rolling. What in the world? The ladies is rolling eyes over Jemma. Did y'all think that prim and proper girl was going to be in there giving it up with protection? Did y'all really think that?
Dang, thought she at least had a little bit.
I'm just glad it's not Kevin.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm just glad it's not Kevin, man. He got enough. He had enough like hardship.
Right.
Yeah. Right.
So how do y'all think? Have y'all all before? I don't want to spoil nothing. So have y'all watched the trailer yet?
No. I watched it,
but I don't remember. I don't even remember it, to be honest.
Right.
Oh, cool. So let me ask y'all this. Jake is the daddy. Mm-hmm. How do y'all think Jake is going to respond? But number one, when she found out she was pregnant, the first person that I would have thought she would say is, what is my daddy going to say?
She didn't even care about that.
Didn't even care about daddy. She immediately went to, oh my God, how is Jake going to respond? So I want to know, how do y'all feel in your heart Jake is going to respond? How do y'all really feel about Jake?
I think Jake is coming around. I think we're supposed to think that he's going to respond negatively, but for some reason, I don't think that that's going to be the case for me. I don't know. But it's in him. He could take the jackass role, but I don't know. I think he's going to be okay with it.
What you think, Mooch?
With this, I feel like I hope he's not gonna be like the dude in Thanks for My Child video where we see the jacket flying in the air and him racing down the street running away from his problems. So I hope he's not gonna be like, thanks for my child. And he be off into the sunset. Shout out to Eric Iverson for the $5 super chat.
Big Eric in the building. What's up?
He had a question. Where did it go? Okay. He said, is it me or is this show getting too ratchet and stereo? I think that's what Monique wanted to say, but she wanted to be nice. Ratchet and stereotypic. I mean, a 13-year-old. She's not 13. She got 13. She's getting ready to take her STT, so she got to be at least 16.
17, if I'm being nice. 16, maybe 17. Yeah, 16 at least. But I feel you.
I gotta bring one more person in, and that's grab your pillow and chill with your boy Brillo. So we got a female point of view.
What up, Joe?
And 3 women. So y'all know y'all about to get triple team, right? All right.
I'm ready. What's good, everybody?
What's good?
All right. So yeah, I with this whole thing, and we're gonna start with Jemma. I didn't like the way she was talking to her dad. I had a problem with that.
Fact.
She was very rude to her father, and he seemed like he's too easygoing for me. He's too easygoing, and I had a problem with that, y'all.
It's been simmering though, Moochie, since last season.
That's right.
Yeah, she was saying her little snide comments, and that's when she was getting mad when Kevin was agreeing with him.
Last season, that's one of the reasons why I stopped I don't think I ever liked her. But anyway, besides how she played Kevin, she has this attitude, and I get it. We were all 16 ones. We all had attitude. I get it. But there's something about her. She irritates the hell out of me. And I agree. The father is too passive. Like, I'm all about the progressive parenting and talking to your child. I'm all about that. But there's levels to it. And you still have to have some, what's the word? I don't know. You got to be the damn parent still and show, like, I'm cool with
And
you.
this is what I was saying. Do you think Marcus needs to have a better control over Jim? I'm going to start with Brillo because, we got to have the male's point of view, and then we're going to go with mine after that. Damn. What's up, Brillo?
What's up? Of course, I mean, this is the reason she's in the predicament that she's in right now. I mean, he's not being a parent. I don't understand why he would allow this. Like, he's not giving her direction. He's letting her, like you said, make all of these mistakes. Kids gonna make mistakes, but I mean, they need, like Monique said, you gotta be a parent, man. I really don't know what he's doing. Like, he's not being a good father, and that's what you need to be at the end of the day.
Okay. And
he's not giving her any type of direction.
He's not.
Or holding her accountable. Like, there's no punishment. Like, I mean, just basic shit. You're grounded for a week. Give me your phone. You can't go see. I mean,
right. And the whole way they moving with Jake.
Y'all don't have to beat your kids. You really don't have to, especially kids now. You ain't got to beat them. Take their shit away, baby. That'll set them straight real quick.
Change the Wi-Fi password.
Change
That's
the
what I say. When all else fails, change the Wi-Fi password. Okay, now speaking from a male who has a daughter, what is your point of view on this, Lamont? Because she got her father wrapped around her finger.
I think the person that has dad wrapped around the finger is her dead mother. I think he's soft on Jemma because a part of him feels like he has to behave like this because he feels like Jemma feels, because it's just him and her, she is indebted or endured to some level of treating him how she wants. And that's not how parenting works. He's not giving her any kind of guidance. And then the second thing, as a parent, with a child this age who is showing this much rebellion, you have to be ready to let that bitch walk right out the door if you lay down the law and she's disobedient. And dad is not at that point. And so right now, the only way he feels like he can get any kind of love from this girl is to let her do whatever the hell she wants to do. And that is why she's in the situation right now, being pregnant with twins.
You think it's
twins? Twins. Twins, damn it. Twins.
It's
twins.
That's her karma.
All right. So what's your thoughts, Monique?
There's been to Lamont's point, it's like there's been no consequences for her. Like someone in the chat brought up a good point. Like, I mean, was she even grounded last season?
No.
When Kevin was caught sneaking out her bed?
Nope.
If a boy was baby.
Monique, that was episode 1. And I can tell you, I've been caught sneaking out of some female's window from the 3rd floor. And I didn't get to see the bitch for 2 months.
2 months.
And boy, let me tell you something. I love that girl too. I was hurt. Do you hear me? That's when I first learned how to diet, when I didn't get a taste of that for 2 months.
Oh, Lord.
You find out you had to jump out the window like Trey in his dream from Boys in the Hood.
Right. Look, I thought my ankle was broke, Moochie. I jumped out the window, limping away. Thought the dad done got in the 4Runner trying to chase me down the street. Boy, it was a mess.
Did he really try to chase you for real?
Hell yeah, he did.
That's dangerous nowadays.
That's dangerous.
Yeah, he sure did.
Zero consequences, zero just accountability. It's just nothing. I don't get it. I don't get it. I really don't get it, Joe.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to hear your point, Nita.
I've dealt with it. When they hit that age and they start smelling themselves, it can get really, really crazy, really, really fast. They don't even look like your children anymore. They don't even look like what you raised and stuff like that. And so I think that the father doesn't want to be too hard on her because I feel like he's kind of juggling both roles, like trying to be the mother, trying to be the nurturer, and then he still has to be the father. I mean, he kind of tells her he wants her. He provides the best for her. These great schools and does all of these things for her. But I just a lot of times dads miss that part that they gotta really like kind of hone in and get a hold of their girls and get a hold of their children, because it's not just providing financially. It's like you really have to like show up, and like you said, Monique, no consequences, no nothing. And so she's rebelling. Well, that's quite the regular thing that people do at that age, or whatever. So I don't know. He got his hands full.
It's all of that. And then it's also like, I feel like Jemma has always had a stank attitude though, from day one. She's always had a stank attitude towards everybody. And then of course her father, as we know, and we see it, but it's just like, I don't know. It's something about her. I just don't like her character. She's just be so stank and just very ungrateful. Just
Monique, a lot of that comes from what happened with her mom. And
remind me what happened, because
we don't even know what happened.
Somehow or another, the mom is excommunicated out of the life. If I'm not mistaken, she's dead, and Jemma is still hurting over that. And for some reason, that pain makes her feel like she's entitled to everything. When boo-boo, you got to update your resume. You ain't entitled to nothing over pain you went through on everybody else. You only entitled to what you put out to people, and what she's putting out is everything Monique said. Stanky attitude, like something you pull out of Oscar the Grouch's can. She stank.
She trash. And
I'm sorry, let me get that one for your face, Brilla. My bad.
Yeah, Moochie, covering up that man. They were two of us up here.
To cover him up.
She trash, and the other girl trash too. After this episode, I know we're gonna talk about them bars. Man,
how she got Papa. How she played Papa.
That rap, right? We gonna get to it. We gonna get to it.
Getting my Moochie on, but man, I was heated. What's she gonna do, my man, like that?
We gonna get to it. My next. Let me just answer this question with Eric Iverson. He said, I feel like ever since Jemma's dad almost died, his personality is more laid back now. I think the death experience did that. That's a good point.
Yeah.
That's a very good point. What up, Detroit?
He's even more.
He was doing that before he died, before he almost died, though. He still was a son.
Right. It seemed like he got worse. Since the death, he got even worse.
I agree.
I mean, at least before the near death, he would question her. Now, did he put a consequence in place? No. But he would question. He would put up a small amount of resistance. But at this point in time, this being pregnant with the twins, this is going to be some real life consequences for this girl. And we're going to see how she handle it.
Yo, I'm sick
real life consequences. And we still didn't touch on how she just skipped out on the SATs. What the heck? I wasn't even gonna go there yet. I wasn't even gonna.
That was the dumbest thing ever, bro. Like, come on.
Again, the mother freaking privilege, and that's why old girl, I forget her name. She said it. She called her out. Maisha. Thank you. Yeah, but she was like, "Ooh, the privilege." Like,
look, she was warning her with this.
Now, she did say something true, y'all. It is true. A lot of schools do not require SAT scores anymore. However, the schools she's trying to get into, that her dad is trying to push her to, they're not one of the schools. That school is still requiring a decent SAT score. Yeah. But to just give up on the SAT as if like, you know what? I'm entitled to college. Damn the process to get in. That shows something is not clicking upstairs with her. She's like detached from what reality really is. But let me tell you, there is a savior that reels them back into reality, and it's called them twins. That's the savior.
Go away.
I was thinking that too, H.E. I wonder if they are going to use this Roe versus Wade controversy as a storyline. I was thinking as soon as I
They
found
don't
out
got
she was
the vision.
pregnant.
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
Nah,
They don't got the vision.
Valley. I wonder if
Nah.
I was
This
thinking
was
that though.
recorded. I mean, that maybe they had some knowledge of this. Because do you guys remember that the Roe versus Wade thing leaked out like in what, February or something? It leaked out real early.
It was talks about it when Trump was still in office, though.
Okay, so maybe
Yeah.
they are using it. So then the question I want to ask y'all is, do you think either her or Jake is going to want an abortion? And if I had to bet money on which one would say they want to get an abortion, my money would be all on Jemma,
On Jake.
thinking
I say Jake.
I'm going with Jemma. I'm going with Jemma.
I'm going with Gemma.
I'm going with Jemma.
Gemma too.
Moochie,
Wait, let me
Moochie.
write this down.
Man, yeah.
He's too selfish.
I'm definitely going
All right, you
with
got it.
Moochie.
All right, you got it. All right, okay. Look, we all a team.
No, Moochie, you get it. This is your show. You write it down. You write it down.
Look, I have my pen out.
Get the pen ready, Moochie. Get the
We
pen.
saying that Jim's gonna want the AB.
It's definitely
That's
gonna
what
be
we gonna
Jemma.
call it, right?
It's Jemma.
It's
I'm
Jemma.
with Brillo. I'm with Big Brillo.
All right.
It's Jemma.
Selfish. She's too selfish. She's
Mhm.
only thinking about herself. So
Very much so. Very much. so.
100%.
How
It's gonna be
trash.
You got Willow saying yes. It's gonna be Jemma.
It's gonna definitely be Jim.
Jemma.
I could tell
Lamont
because I
says Jemma too.
Jemma.
What you
Mo.
say, Nita? What you say?
Gemma.
Oh, y'all all saying Jemma. I know you, Monique.
You already know what I think. Gemma.
Jemma.
So
Well,
Mo saying
we have to write that
Jemma
down.
and
And
Nita.
they're setting it up perfectly for a little plot twist. Why? Because I feel like they're building us up, her being nervous to tell Jake and stuff and his response. But watch it be flipped where he's accepting of it. and
Yes.
she's the one that's
That's what I think.
Mm-hmm.
And that's
Mhm.
what my Isha said
Mhm.
too. But you know what? I'm
Yep.
just gonna go against the odds and
Yeah.
I'm gonna say Jake.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
You never know, child. 'Cause
Look,
really,
chances are I might be wrong because I am the low man on the totem pole with this one.
the way
think
they
it's gonna be
they
Gemma.
write these shows, you never know. So you
Right. You don't. You don't know. I mean, for all we know, she might decide I'm gonna have an abortion, get to the abortion clinic, and then be like, hell, right,
you
right.
never know.
Mhm.
So that brings up another question, if I may ask the panel. How is she gonna feel when she find out Jake has a girl pregnant with twins?
Oh my God, we're twins. They can't be doing that. Oh my gosh,
You're not
that's
even
too
gonna
much. But y'all don't think she's gonna abort it? I think she's gonna abort it.
Yeah.
Put her name on the list, Moochie. Put her name on the list.
I'm the only one. I'm the lone person.
You're not even
So
gonna know it's
you said
twins.
that she's gonna get it AB, right?
Yes, AB.
You went everybody. You went the rest of the panel. I'm the only one that
Wow.
said Jake wants it. So I
Nah.
put you
You
down
might.
too.
Nah.
I mean, you know.
The way they've lined this series up, Gemma's only family support is her dad.
Mhm.
Jake has got his brother. He's got the mom back in his life. He's got all his friends now. He just seems like he's more in a position where, you know what, we're going to take this baby, we're going to take these twins, and we're going to make them Jake 3 and Jake 2. That's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do with it. Gemma and her entitled ass.
Right.
Twins is going to hem her up. So I'm definitely with all y'all. She's going to want to have an abortion for sure.
Yeah, and I think that it's gonna be all about, my choice. You know how she is.
Oh,
Yeah.
My body,
My
my
choice.
choice, my
You
right.
even said that, I think, in the preview.
And it's true, but that's the type of stuff she's gonna be on because she swears she's so smart.
she's so
She
That
do.
little girl get on my nerves.
I
Guys.
was pissed off with her how she did that SAT exam.
Yeah, Miss K, we went in on her earlier, girl. We went
Yeah,
in.
we were tearing her up, Miss K.
Yeah.
And the daddy, too. The daddy was getting some of that.
Yes.
He is a mess.
He
I mean,
is.
No
Somebody that he got that girl too free.
Yes, yes.
Too
Yeah.
free.
She moving like an adult, or not even like
Right.
an adult, like she like 19, 20 or something.
Right.
So,
Let me, Moochie, let me ask y'all let me ask the panel this.
Whew,
If a good woman was to come into the life of the dad, that was a strong woman like any of you females on this show, do you think that could curb the behavior with Jemma and fill that void that she and her dad is missing from her mom?
I hope
The
it
way-
would.
I think that's what he
And I
needs.
think she would turn.
Yeah,
Jemma
I feel like it would be some headbutting because she's already like developing this headstrong type of way about her. I think it would be hard. He should have gotten that when she was probably like 5 or 6.
Okay.
Even 10,
It's too late for game for that.
But you feel like it's too late?
Yeah, she done hit the puberty. She's smelling herself. She's having sex. Like it's kind of late.
No
dropping it like it's hot.
She ain't gonna have no respect for anybody that brings into her life.
Having sex with no protection, man. The whole thing.
That's the thing.
You grown.
That
You
got
haven't
me.
had sex. You walk out your damn SAT class. You walk around like your shit don't stink. You're rude to everybody. You're disrespectful to your father. You think you know every damn thing. I want to snatch the shit out of her.
She the smartest dummy.
Like you really.
Sorry.
Let me give her one compliment. I did like the way she encouraged Maisha to go and do the rap. And I did like the way she critiqued Maisha about the way she spoke her rap. I felt like that was a genuine moment of her stepping out, being selfless, trying to help Maisha in that moment. But other than that, that was it.
I agree. That's the one thing.
But it also showed how she has this overbearing kind of personality too, because she put Maisha on the daggone roster without asking her. Maisha said, I might do it. You over here, you can't preach about no daggone choices, baby. If you over here, you ain't even get a girl a choice if she want to rap or not. She's a little hypocrite.
Yeah. She is. I believe she is. I agree with you.
The thing about I try to take I go in on her a lot, but I also I remember that she is a child and she's trying to find herself, which is the reason why she's all over the daggone place.
Right.
That's true.
She doesn't have a female example, to look to or anything like that. So she's just really all over the place. The thing that I don't really like about her is that when whatever phase of her life that she's in, she has very strong convictions about that. And it's like, you're still learning. So why are you so adamant about what you're doing? Because the other day you were like, power to the people, and you won't even know what the struggle was all about. And now you're wearing lace fronts and baby hairs.
Ooh. Well, that was it. I don't think that was. She had rated, I thought.
Whoa. Wait a minute. No, Miss K didn't say she got rid of all this right here. And then went and got that kinky number 7. What you talking about, Miss K?
Yes, honey. And
I agree with everything, but I don't think she had a lace front. I think Maisha had a lace front, child. And
no, she had a lace front last week. I mean, not the one where she had the braids and she was putting the baby.
Oh, when she had it straight.
Yes, when she was talking to Jake, she had the lace front. She been doing a whole lot with her physical appearance since she's been with Jake, and now it's
like a grown woman.
Now it's manifesting through her mind where she letting this little ninja who don't have no plan in life make her not want to go to not want to go to college now all of a sudden. Like, what is that?
And then he can't even play basketball. He got mad because he didn't make the team, but he a scrub.
Oh my God. No, she did not call. Oh my God, Lord have mercy. But you know what? But you know what? He has deep connections. Duda was a mayor. His brother about to be city council, we think. He's got deep connections that might be able to put him on. And Jake is kind of in between right now. Like he's finding himself, but he's not getting into trouble, but he's not figuring out what to do to be productive. He's just kind of like in a zone. Like when you smoke a blunt and the only thing you want to do is go back and forth to the refrigerator. You're in a zone. That's your zone.
Right.
And maybe this baby, I've seen it with other men.
Yeah.
When a baby comes, sometimes that is the kickstart to get people like, I got to do better. And that might be his kickstart because he's going to have 2 of them MF. And that's going to be a bunch of miles to feed.
And you really think it's going to be 2?
It's going to be 2. It's going to be 2.
Eric Iverson said, don't forget about Jemma brushing them baby hairs.
You know she was on you. Listen, she was watching you tutorials on YouTube and everything, honey, because she know daggone well she ain't been around enough black folks to know how to brush no daggone baby hairs.
And her daddy bald headed, so she ain't even seen a brush in his bathroom.
Exactly.
Oh my goodness, girl. Boy, y'all a mess. Y'all is a mess on Wednesday.
You part of the mess, damn it.
Oh my God.
We really did cut up tonight though, because we